Hi, if you're wondering whether you're a starseed, watch this video. I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not from here. Or if I came here before, I didn't come here as many times as other people did, and so I haven't got all of that experience, meaning I'm still learning a lot. Let me explain. I realized a long time ago that there's something different with me. Well, there are many things different with me. And I also know I'm not alone. I'm just not the majority. But the main thing is, I spend my time watching people and copying them. I mean, it's like I watch people in order to understand what they're doing and copy them so that I can learn how to do it myself. Yeah, I know, this is normal, fine. But no, it's quite hard to explain actually, but if one people is good in a specific area, which may be really trivial, like going out, having fun with friends, or something related to working in a specific field, but it could also be about appearance or the way they move or anything at all. Any little thing that life is about that you're supposed to do, I watch other people and then I copy one specific person at a time. Meaning, while I'm doing something, I realize that in the background I have the image of this person in my mind and I'm copying them. And for my whole life, I ask myself, why am I doing this? Why do I have that person in my mind right now? And the person can change one day after the other, it doesn't matter. But I always need to have someone in my mind and copy them. And this is really weird and made me feel uncomfortable for a long time. But now I understand that maybe I don't have that much of an experience on Earth. And so I need to watch other people and do, this is how they walk. This is how they eat. This is how they speak to each other. And I copy that. Other things that make me think that I'm not very experienced on Earth. I don't really have a sense of humor. Well, it's not even that I don't have it. It's very different from anyone else. And I know you can say, well, this happens to all nerds, right? Yeah, and that might be a sign too. So when my kids make a joke, they tell me, Mom, this is a joke, you're not supposed to answer. Because I reply to every single joke. Even though I know that they are jokes, I just can't help it. And if you're thinking, oh, well, you're neurodivergent, yeah, that's also part of the thing. I think that maybe not all, I don't know, but some of us neurodivergent people, we are tagged as neurodivergent because it's not a habit for human beings to tag us as non-totally human or young humans. So yeah, if you're neurodivergent, if you're highly neurodivergent like I am, start to think that you might be a starseed. Also, I'm not very good at matching colors. So, and my kids also say that I'm colorblind, which I don't think I am. But I have my own way of seeing colors. And this is very, very difficult to explain because I can't show you. But yeah, when it comes to colors, I don't see them as most people do. Or they're more fluid to me. One color is not always that steady shade of color all the time. And there's nothing wrong with my eyesight. And then I can't make myself memorize history. This is crazy. I've spent all my years in school trying to hide this fact because I wanted to get good grades. But I really can't memorize history, no matter how much I want to. It's like in the deepest core of me, I know that history, as humanity sees it, is just a very little detail. History is so much more than those 2,000, 5,000 years that people study. And so I can't make myself memorize all the details, all the years, all the people involved. That's just like, it's just a little thing to me for some reason. And then I think the way we communicate with each other is very, very flawed. And this is an issue for me because I spent my whole life having nightmares about not being able to communicate and being misunderstood, and about language being just a part of what we need to communicate, not being enough. And I know I've already spoken about this in the videos where I spoke about telepathy. Yeah, that's part of the thing. I'm pretty sure we're not meant to communicate through language as I'm doing here. And it doesn't matter if it's English, Italian, Spanish, French. I know all those languages, and they all have the same limitations. It's just language in itself. It's a very limiting way of communicating. It cuts off most of what the communication should be about, which is why you study that body language makes 80% of the way you communicate, but you're unconscious about it and you just focus on the words. But the words are nothing. They're not that important. And yeah, there are many other things that make me think that I'm young on earth. Because I'm not 3 years old. I'm not supposed to behave this way. I'm not supposed to be learning the basics every single day. It's not just because I am neurodivergent. Or it is because I'm neurodivergent, because neurodivergent means something that we're not speaking about. It means that we might not be from Earth. The more I think about this, the more I'm convinced that this is the reason why I am so different. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. And I'd love to know your opinion, not just on me, but on yourself and people in general, and the way we label other people based on what we consider to be standard for people. Have a great day.